hear me without a mic? Okay, let's go without. It should be like that.
It should be like that, yes. We're just going to say it's time. Go.
In 2015, Emily Clark was a face known across campus, an active member of the community, and she had just acquired her white coat as a nursing student. So when her and her 4 closest friends were killed by a texting driver, the entire community was shaken. 5 girls, 1 crash, 1 driver with a cell phone in their hand. Emily, Morgan, Abby, McKay, and Caitlin were all killed by a texting driver. And according to the CDC, this isn't a rare occurrence at all. Look me in the eyes now and listen to this. Because every single day, 8 people are killed and 1,161 people are injured due to distracted driving. Due to the nature of distracted driving being a completely preventable issue, this is 8 people too many. This is 1,161 people that are injured. That is way too many. And today, there are a lot of tech startups that are solving these issues, solving these problems that we didn't even know we had. Did I know that I needed my coffee in my cart? Did I know that I needed this new tech product? This company, DriveOff, is solving an issue that is pressing right now. This company is going to save lives. DriveOff is an application that incentivizes not texting and driving. Once you sign in to our product, you can go ahead, log in, and then go for it and use it. In under 48 hours, my team has put together a fully functioning application. They created the API, married it to the front end framework, and we have an application that is ready for data to be inputted. So we have an advanced algorithm that is able to calculate distances, latitude, longitude, and also has an elevation matrices to provide accurate distance tracking since the world is flat. So in non-technical terms, you can start your trip once you get in your car, and the application will track how far you're going. It will give you points for staying off of your phone that entire time. Then when you end your trip without being on your phone, it will award you those points. You can take these points to local businesses, and these local businesses will reward you with free appetizers and other things like that. Now, with any good product, there's always competition, and ours is no exception to that. There's Safe Drive, Drive Mode, and Pocket Points, 3 different applications that are direct competition to us. Safe Drive has had about 6,000 downloads, and unfortunately, they have an average rating of 2.8 stars because they kind of are helping with social good of safe driving, but they continue to give you points even if your phone isn't locked. Their rewards and incentives are extremely poor and limited, and they have no social platform. You can't compete with friends or anything like that. Drive Mode is pretty much the same, with an even worse rating, and then Pocket Points, which is giving points for students who are staying off their phone in class. Although that's a social good, we're not saving lives in any way that way. Also, the social aspect isn't as direct as ours is. With a market that has over 207 million phones and 261 million vehicles, the opportunities are completely endless with this product. But we're going to start here at UNO with the 16,000 students and a community that has grown almost 25% in just 6 years and has no plan of stopping, mind you, as we have bought other space. And we're going to market directly towards these students. Target customers are who will be paying for our product. They'll be supplying the rewards, and then in the future we hope to work with corporate businesses and insurance companies as well. And we've had a lot of validation with our product. Almost over 80% of students said that they text while driving or use their phone while driving, but if they were rewarded, almost 90% of them would stay off their phones. Not only that, if we did this, they would help us with traction because they want to keep their friends safe and have them download it as well. All of these companies behind me yesterday said they wanted more information. They wanted to be a part of it, and they were willing to give us rewards as well. Not only can we help them with the business part, all of these students also said, well, not all of them, 50% of them said that they would be more apt to supporting these businesses. Our go-to-market strategy is to keep it free at first, and then later on charge after we prove ourselves. I'm going to ask Kara to come down. She's one of our developers. Well, there you go.
Okay. Go ahead, judges.
How do you get 1 million people to download it?
How do I get 1 million people to
Yeah,
download
I
it?
got because the value is in like ubiquity, like everybody's got to have it, and sort of the business that people come
Yeah.
in. So what's the marketing strategy?
So my plan with that is after we get a whole college on board with it, then we go to corporate businesses. So we go to places like Union Pacific, and you say, you can compete with our CEO and see if he's not texting and driving. The whole community together. So you go to corporate businesses, and then you go to insurance companies, and if you're using this with your insurance company, you get a discount on your insurance, things like that. Just keeps spiraling in the long term for our roadmap.
Why not go to the insurance companies first?
I was thinking the same thing.
In regards to trying to lower someone's costs of actually driving.
So we do have a working product right now, but in 48 hours, a little under that. Ooh, I'm being blinded by that light right there, sorry. It's still going to be a little bit buggy. That's just how it works. So we would like to start with college students and pilot it and do all that before we go to someone and say, hey, can you do X, Y, Z for us and give us money for this? And then they log in and they can't log in on the first try. Don't want to blow it that easily.
So how do you know the person's phone is the driver? How do you validate
actually,
that that's the person behind the wheel?
So that actually isn't our target. Because if I was collecting points just for myself as the driver, it is super easy for my passenger to say, hey, look at this picture on my phone. Or, hey, look at this text I just got. Which is as distracting as having your own phone in your hand. So anyone in the car can be collecting points as the car is moving.
Is there value in actually forcing them to turn it off? Or can't you use like an accelerometer to like just turn the phone off if you know you're moving so you can't use it?
Yeah, so the AT&T application that has really poor reviews
Does that?
does that, and users do not like it.
Do they like the text when they drive or why?
I think, you know, I didn't know. But I'm going to assume that they're using that to stay off their phone in the first place. I think maybe just turning off your phone together, you still want to use GPS.
Do they integrate or do they work with insurance companies? Is there someone?
AT&T?
Yeah.
No.
Someone that's doing that at all?
No. They aren't.
So you guys accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a full
We did
prototype in 48
Yeah.
hours.
Quick shout out to all my team. I'm so sorry I ran out of time. We have 3 different developers. Landon's out there, Kara, and then Wendy's out there as well. They each split it up, front end, back end, merging stuff together. They did a really amazing job. Me and Ian went ahead and did the business side of things, went and validated with over 100 students with a ton of businesses. We had a 100% success rate with cold calls with businesses, which is great for us. And then Marvin's out there somewhere, and he did design framework
Which is impressive. So all sounds like kumbaya. At any point in time, though, was it like, I'm going to scratch your eyes out, you're not, I mean, at some point in time, did you?
I would say the biggest issue, in my opinion, I don't know if she can also answer this question, was that I left for a couple of hours one morning, and then I came back and our visions were not the same anymore. So I kind of had to sit down while we were going into nitty-gritty details and not MVP details. And I'd say, whoa, okay, stop, no more of that. We're going to focus just on this right now. What was your biggest issue, you think?
I don't know, I feel like compared to past hackathons and past Startup Weekend events, I worked incredibly well with my team. I felt like everybody was really hardworking and we were all learning a lot. This is the first time that I built an API and we got it done.
We have a minute, so I've got a couple minutes. So if you do well at UNO, why not take this to other campuses and quickly?
We plan to do so. I think the best way to do that is through student reps, which we've actually learned about off Pocket Points. There are Pocket Points reps here at UNO, and that's how that app has grown and done pretty well on it.
And then what kind of prizes do you anticipate?
Yeah, so Upstream Brewing Company is a really good example. They want to offer a free appetizer. They don't want anything to do with alcohol. They don't want 10% off the tab. Don't associate alcohol and driving, obviously, that would not. That would be a whole other issue. And then the afternoon, it would be a free gift with your purchase. Hy-Vee, just